Three, two, one.
Yo, we got your back when you driving to work or driving home. If you on a plane or you at the gym or you home alone, all you gotta do to listen to the shows, turn on your phone. Two Ugly Nerds podcast, tell you what's going on. This is the podcast.
Eric is ugly and would not judge anybody else.
There's no other insult.
When did you learn that you were
Two Ugly Nerds podcast.
Welcome to the
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Two Nerds podcast. Niggas from the Black Nerd community. I am your host, Derek, the high cast guy. Oh, because I'm a little. All right. Anyways, I am always joined by
Hey, there we
audio engineer / super producer, the father dad himself.
low cast guy.
Look, okay, just wow.
You're feeling low, man. You wanna?
Yeah, man.
Oh man, we should have aired this out.
I feel like you could have told us that before we.
5 hours before we started recording.
I mean, I get it. It's fall time, seasonal, seasonal downtime.
I love this season. Except for today. Today was wet and dreary. It was annoying.
You know, I'm gonna tell y'all something in a minute. Ian knows this, but I'm gonna tell y'all something in a minute. I'm always joined by Geronimo, Mr. Nintendo, the console consultant, and our resident pro streamer.
We've been gaming, we've been streaming.
This is true.
Netting with Bay.
But yeah, I'm gonna
how long ago did you think of that?
Literally just now.
I'll give him that.
I feel like because we mentioned this before, and I feel like he was working on that, and then he put it in his pocket.
Somehow.
He was like, "Wait, now wait." I knew he was like, "Wait till I unleash this one." I know.
Wait till I unleash this one.
He had that for at least 30 minutes in his pocket, at least.
Burning a hole.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all though. I hate this whole month, and we are like,
October. I
hate October. I hate it. I hate
done.
it. It's a dread every fucking year. Every other month I can get through. Every other month I'm like, there's good and bad days. October, I feel like I just have to.
There's a 31 day
through it every year. I don't know what it is. I feel like this was the month in high school, like middle school. This was the month more niggas started fucking with you. I don't know, bro. It was something about this. I hate it.
Hooligans came out for sure.
Definitely. The closer you get to Halloween, the crazier niggas want to get.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, man. I hate this time.
Wasn't really safe on the streets. You had to.
And they be talking about like the closer you get to these days where you're celebrating all this death and stuff like that, and you hit the witching hour. The witching hour is. It's like the time when like the spirit realm and our realm, it's like the closest like it can be on any like natural time. Basically, it's like around like 3 a.m. type shit.
You believe that shit?
I've had weird enough experiences to not invalidate it.
So let me get this straight.
Wait a minute. Oh no.
The lunar landing.
Oh shit. We're doing
is a myth.
I'm only talking about my personal experiences. We're not going to turn this into a ghost cast.
No,
I won't turn this into a ghost cast. I will not. But I have had some really crazy supernatural experiences that like I can't explain any other way. I've never been to the moon, so I get that. Gotta trust what this white man say. See how far that's gotten us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But hey, man, whatever. I'm just but when it comes to supernatural shit, I'm not just like taking other people's shit into account. I'm only talking about like my own shit. Like I can tell you like this is what happened to me. You don't have to believe me, but this is what happened. And it was fucking insane. Yeah. Like I can get into like dreams and weird shit. You know my weird shit with dreams, bro. I had like a whole while where I was like controlling what I was dreaming, all types of weird shit. Just doing goofy shit, bro. Like, yeah, no. But this time of the month I hate it. But anyways, I'm a Halloween hater and candy corn sucks.
That's a unanimous thing, though.
Yes, yeah. There's no debate.
You think?
Well, some people were like, "Well, if you just bite the yellow part, no, that can't be right."
Yeah, that don't even sound right.
Oh man.
Now Gerard said that can't be right because that shit sounds crazy. If you just bite the yellow part, yo, I'm gonna smack you with the orange part. You stupid. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I can't.
Nasty ass candy. That's not even. I'm not even gonna call that shit candy. Nasty ass.
Weird
shit like
for sugar.
Like
we have like 5,000 other ways to consume sugar, and they chose 3 colors.
That's just calcified corn syrup, isn't it?
Yo, it's terrible.
Calcified corn syrup.
It is terrible.
Candy corn? You mean calcified?
Yo, you know what? Yo. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. Maybe we will end up speedrunning this podcast at some point. But yo, what's the worst candy for each holiday? Because Halloween is definitely candy corn, and Easter is Peeps. Peeps are so bad.
Peeps are
so terrible. Like, yo,
yeah, Peeps.
I swear, I've tried to
weird
eat
marshmallows
so many different times.
Yeah, those are weird marshmallows.
To try it, bro.
I tried it once.
Like a surplus of them shits that just keep coming around every season.
Terrible. They don't have one good flavor, bro.
They don't.
They don't taste the same, don't they?
It tastes like a color chemical. It's a color I don't like. It tastes worse.
It's a texture as well. That's weird.
Yes, the texture's terrible. Bruh. I'm just now. Here's the thing. The way I feel about Halloween, I feel the exact opposite about Christmas. I love, even though I don't care about like any of the back. Don't get me wrong. I don't care about the religious side of it really. I don't really care about the pagan side of it and the gift giving either. I just like the time of year. It's just a good time. I like the feel of it. I just like the feel of Christmas time. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can agree. Yeah.
I don't know that Christmas has a bad candy.
No, they got
that's a Christmas themed because Peeps are Easter and candy corn. Even though you can get like at different times, but what is a Christmas themed candy that you can only get around Christmas time? But it sucks.
Candy canes are the only Christmas.
No, candy canes.
Yeah, that's the only thing really. But candy canes are good. They're just sugar. They're just sugar with color stripes.
And now we got like way different. We got like.
I was going to say sometimes they play with the flavors, and the flavor could be bad if you mess around.
That's as bad as you get. But there's too many good candy cane flavors to balance out a couple bad ones.
Is licorice a candy? Is licorice a thing?
I was about to ask that.
Christmas.
I think we can.
Really?
Just to give us a Christmas answer, I kind of tie licorice to Christmas, but I don't know why. I kind of do though, so I'm kind of with you. I'm kind of with you on that.
Maybe not a candy, but a dessert.
What?
Fruit cake for sure.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Fruit cake. It's complicated.
It's not dry.
No, it is. No, it is because my grandma actually used to make some good. I'm not even gonna front.
Well then,
dry. What was in the cake, bro? Because what your grandma was making might have been fire, but these fruit cakes that they selling at the store.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be different, bro. What your mom's
putting candy corn in the fruit?
Have I seen that,
bro? Like I'll eat my mom's carrot
cake. Officer.
Fire. I'll eat my mother's carrot cake. I'm not eating the Publix carrot cake, bro. I'm not.
Yeah.
Never in my life. Never. But my mom make it. Yeah. Give me a couple slices of that.
I used to fuck up carrot cake so much as a kid. Now I'm thinking about
it. I never understood carrot cake until my mom put me on.
Grandma used to make that too.
Carrot cake.
But you see what I'm saying? So I understand if you got, someone in the fam, grandma making some fire fruit cakes. I feel you. I can understand that.
Chestnut.
And it's different.
That's not a candy, right?
That's not a candy.
It's just nut.
It's just a nut. You ever had a chestnut?
No, actually.
You don't look like a nigga that's had a chestnut. You don't look like the type of nigga that's had a chestnut, my nigga. Yo, what's up with y'all? Hey, bro. Y'all play with me, bro. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Like, I'm not gonna say pause.
What's wrong with this nigga, man? So what's wrong with this nigga, yo?
I'm just trying to think of winter themed foods.
Man. Shit. Have y'all had a chestnut, nigga?
Oh shit.
Chestnut is not open fire, man.
Yeah.
I think Christmas is impervious to this.
Yeah.
I think Christmas is impervious to this. I don't know any other holidays that have like specific candies, but yeah. Because you know what I think they put out for like President's Day? Don't they just put out like President Team Peeps? It's extra trash. Like red, white, and blue peeps.
I've never seen those, but
4th of July.
Oh, that's even worse. Yeah,
all the red, whites, and blues everywhere.
That's disgusting.
But it's not. I guess I won't give that. I won't give that the 4th of July because peeps are Easter candy for sure. But that is bad candy at 4th of July. All right.
The only Christmas.
I need to research more candy that is associated with holidays. We might have to take
honestly most of the candy because growing up we would have like M&Ms, but they'll just do the red and green assorted M&Ms. They'll sell that. But they'll have Kisses. They'll just have the colors on them.
I'm trying to think. Is there a variant of like a regular candy that they make for like Halloween, or like Christmas, but it's bad?
I will tell you what. That's actually the complete opposite. Christmas bring out the best flavors of every candy.
All the best.
The milk chocolate versions of everything.
All of it.
Come out during Christmas.
Oh my god, bro!
Exclusively during Christmas.
The milk chocolate and the chocolate caramel. All like Christmas.
Oh man! They love
I can load up, bro. This is the time I'm in the game because all throughout the year, the milk chocolate we be on. The only thing you can get is like a Hershey bar. Right. Every other kind of chocolate always got to be dark. This got to be mint. This it got to be walnuts and almonds and all types of whatever goofy
chestnuts and all the ready.
Throwing in these nuts. Y'all got to throw in the fucking chocolate. Niggas just want a good smooth milk chocolate bar. All right. Is that too much to ask?
Milk chocolate Oreos and all the rest of it, man.
All of that.
Jesus.
Bro, they be fire. Yeah. No, you know what? I forgot. Christmas also brings out. And this is how you know I'm an old nigga. Christmas brings out the best Belvita cookies.
Oh wow. I ain't even peeped those. Does that say gingerbread?
Gingerbread. I peeped these last year.
Those guys.
I peeped these last year. No.
Ginger. No. You know what? It's definitely ginger. Anything ginger.
Gingerbread is actually, you know what? Gingerbread is a holiday, like it's not candy.
It's not a candy.
I got
honest to God, I was thinking. Are Peeps even a candy?
They're weird marshmallows in duck form.
They are candy.
I don't consider marshmallows.
They advertise them because they put the extra sugar on it. They advertise those as a candy.
I mean,
okay.
Peeps are definitely a candy.
Yeah,
Peeps definitely is candy.
I mean, yeah.
What else could it be? It's definitely not a healthy snack.
Yeah. Because I kind of equate Peeps to like Twinkies.
Disappointments? Oh.
Yeah, same.
Trust issues
of the same ilk.
Yeah,
Twinkies are not that fire.
They're overhyped.
Yeah, I think
the zingers are always better.
Yeah, I think we might have did a little too much about the
Who's hyping Twinkies?
Niggas was hyping Twinkies, bro. That
Family Guy did, or not Family Guy. What show was it?
A lot of shows, a bunch of shows.
Yeah, a bunch of shows did it.
Family Guy did do the Twinkie episode. Twinkies
I think
the only thing that survived, and niggas was going famous for eating a bunch of Twinkies. You nasty fucks. Yeah. No, come on, man. Twinkies was a thing. They're not that good.
I'm saying who today is hyping up Twinkies?
Oh no, nobody anymore. I don't think. I don't think.
We figured it out. We can't.
Yeah, no, they're frauds. If Twinkies really are the last thing left, I'm gone. It's all right. It's all right. Y'all got it. If y'all, I'm not surviving on Twinkies, bro. If that's the choice, just bring me home. I'll be all right. Leave me to die. I'll be fine.
His last breath, he said, "Fuck them Twinkies."
Fuck them Twinkies.
Put the middle finger up toward the box.
Those Twinkies,
and then rolled.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Twinkies are disgusting. All right. Let's talk about serious things now. Technically
speaking. Technically in the middle of rumors about student loan relief being sent directly to our bank accounts. Apple fanboys freaking out about Type-C iPhones and Kanye's 50th mental health breakdown. We finally arrived at the tail end of the seemingly never-ending saga of, that was the plan.
You
Damn,
dickhead.
just didn't even.
Yo, you the one who wants to be off here by midnight.
Oh man,
You the one who wants to be off.
Well,
here by midnight.
none of these were on the docket. So let me just rapid fire these so we can say we talked about it. Yeah, put a hashtag so that we get
we gonna talk about
show up
it.
in the feed. Play the algorithm game.
All right.
We've ended up at the tail end of this never-ending saga of Elon Musk's Twitter acquisition.
He owns it now.
He owns it now.
He does.
He owns it.
He had to fork over that moolah.
44 billion worth.
He had it. A little light, a little change.
Yeah. 38 million went to the former CEO, 24 to the former CFO after he fired them shortly after acquiring it. It's not a total loss on their end, but they're out of there.
But they got paid.
They got paid off for sure. No
word.
No big news on what might change or what his acquiring Twitter might mean for Twitter moving forward. I know some companies have like GMC kind of or GM kind of not pulled but stopped tweeting since the acquisition. Some companies are like not, or like I guess maybe pulling their accounts from Twitter. Assuming that his acquisition might mean Twitter might become like the Wild Wild West.
Or does it mean that he might have access to things on their accounts that could give him some sort of edge over them in the competitive automotive space?
Didn't think about that. That's interesting. That's an interesting angle.
Hey, GMC. Oh, you over here trying to make deals with who? Oh,
that's a conflict of interest too, isn't it?
Is it?
Now, I mean, the tool that people have been using to get their word out, reach touch the people. Now,
if Ford
a competing member of the automotive industry,
Toyota and GMC and all these other people, if they were doing their business on Twitter, and that's how Elon Musk can steal your ideas, that's your own fault. Like,
not even ideas,
people are,
but you can just like kind of.
There could be some sort of information he can. I'm sure there's information he can use,
like
from their accounts, their followers, from the type of interactions they have, from comments that are being made. Like, he has access to all of those things for all of his competitors now,
and he can ban them if he ever wanted to. If he ever felt like banning a competitor,
he could. But why? I'm probably you're probably worth more to me by continuing to interact with these people on here and them telling you exactly what they like and us knowing when they hate you and when they don't like you. Oh, now that Elon is here, he can see, oh, they're really angry at, this other manufacturer now with this car. So we're going to pump up, advertisements on our cars to those people. And we're going to show them that we don't have whatever problem they're complaining about.
Yeah, he has access to a level of analytics that will definitely give him a competitive edge for sure.
100%.
That's interesting. I did not even consider that. Well, we'll see. We'll see how he leverages Twitter.
His corporate villain arc begins now.
I mean, he might be an idiot. He might not use it for that at all.
He might take a hands-off approach to it.
He might just dig around.
Maybe he just wants to get closer to the alt-right memers.
And that's what I was kind of feeling like it might end up being that way. But I'm seeing articles saying that Elon has said that no changes have been made to the filtering and banning and all the rest of it.
Yeah, he said he's got to put some sort of he said they're putting together some sort of basically a team that looks look at that or whatever. And that until that group meets and stuff like that, then nothing would change.
Nothing is changing.
So it seems like we got a while before. He said the group hasn't even been put together yet. So
Content Moderation Council.
Yeah, council. That's what it was. So
yeah.
It sounds so corny. He's so bad at titling shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he named his cars pretty dope.
He didn't name them, but okay.
Oh, well, yeah.
And he just stole another nigga's name to do it. But fine, whatever. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. He's dope.
Yeah.
No, fuck Elon.
That's true.
Let me make my position clear.
Yeah.
Still going to use Twitter, though.
I would also like to announce I am not leaving Twitter.
That's right there.
I'm staying my ass where I am.
So there's going to be a few thousand more, in the words with the hard R, by some weird incel, alt-right nerd, or not even a nerd, is weird incel.
Just
loser.
like the old days.
Yeah, the old ways.
Yo, they called us, you know
Twitter
how many
in the ways of
niggers we
old.
got called in Call of Duty, like, lobbies and shit, bro?
Yo, yeah.
Like, stop, bro. Yo.
I remember me and Kale, we were in a lobby on Destiny in this raid, and these little racist white kids, bro, man. And then they started trolling us when we called them out on it. They kicked us out the group, and then they just started trolling us on our little message thing. It's like, wow, man. Like, we weren't even being aggressive about it. We're just saying, hey, man, that's not cool.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
Man, I have a little tolerance.
I'm glad I wasn't there.
Oh, yeah.
I have a little tolerance for all that shit. If they get one off, I'll just be like,
I just really wanted to complete the raid, man. Sometimes you make it to the end of the raid, you just stick it out. Like, as soon as I get what I need, I'm leaving. I'll never have to speak to you guys ever again. It got out of hand, though. It was too much. It was too much.
No, yeah. From the jump, that's out of hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. But you know, those kids, they're just living in a bubble. Just doing shit that they know they can get away with because their heads, their IP addresses are private. But it's just not worth it. It's not worth it to track some 12-year-old dumbass down. But yeah, I'm like a magnet to FIFA messages for some reason. These dickheads always want to message me, even when they win games. Like, they just still send me messages. I'm like, yo,
leave me alone, please.
Yo, like, y'all know I'm like high and watching anime while I'm playing this. I do not give a fuck. Like, why are you messaging me like I care? It's not that deep. Please. I want you to go interact with a woman somewhere and stop taking time out your day to send me PlayStation messages.
Yeah.
Relax.
bro.
Relax. You gotta be these people in real life too. Because one day I'm gonna see your username pop up. I'm gonna remember who you are in real life, and I'm gonna need you to be that person.
IRL, and they won't be. They'll be like, "Oh, hey man, joking, right?
Never are.
I'm just joking, man." Or
it's just internet games, bro.
I'm just a big fan. I'm a big fan. I just, I just didn't think you give your attention.
I don't have no fans, so I know you lying. That's how I know that's a lie. A fan.
Yeah, I never had anyone say it to me either. But supposedly people be saying it to other people because people be like, "What the fuck?" They say all this weird shit just to get, and then when you call them out, they be like, "Oh, I'm your fan. I didn't know you'd recognize me," and all this goofy shit.
Word. You didn't know? No, but I did. No, I noticed you. I noticed you a lot. I want to beat your ass.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. I think y'all need to start smacking these niggas at these cons a little more. Maybe some of this gaming shit would slow down.
AWA just happened too.
Y'all be at these fucking gaming tournaments and y'all be laughing at the nasty smells and shit. Y'all need to be smacking some of these niggas, and then some of these problems, some of these people would have in real life consequences when they get back on that little mic. They just start talking a little different. But y'all be letting them do whatever, and then y'all just be gaming with him and be like, "Oh no, he's a good guy." All right, man. Word. But hey,
you can be a good guy and have proper hygiene.
Smack the shit out of for talking crazy.
Have proper hygiene.
Mm-hmm.
Take a shot, man.
You say, "Oh, you're a good guy." That makes me wonder about you too.
Trim your neck beard, my man.
Because how you tolerate that smell?
Right.
Nasty niggas. Anyways, man. Yeah.
Anyways, that shit technically speaking.
Yeah, I don't know why Elon Musk
in a nutshell.
in
Hey,
a
man, he
chestnut.
brings it out of in a
In a chestnut.
nice wraparound. Nice.
Roasting over an
Hey,
open
I'm
fire.
funny sometimes. That was
Yeah,
I'm all right.
man.
That was a little give me my props.
Hey,
All right,
man.
I'm
Roasting
all right
an open
sometimes.
flame, man. Yeah, man. You did that. You did
Yeah,
the
come
man.
on. You know what I'm saying? Every now and again. Um, Word. All right, man. Let's jump into console T.
Console T, goddamn. All right. I mean, some games have been coming out here or there. I mean, we're not really gonna talk about it, but Gotham Knights came out. God of War Ragnarok is in a couple. Well, by the time it's November 9th or 8th. Either way, it's in the over a week. But
Yeah, it's on that Wednesday.
it's on that Wednesday. Yeah, just that's a weird
Strange.
day.
That's a weird day.
It's weird that it just dawned today that it's a Wednesday. But yeah, man. I've been saying the past 3, 4 months, 5 months, the year of the threes. Baynetta 3 finally came out after almost 5 years. These jokers at the Game Awards teased it after they said these games will come to the Switch because no one bought Wii U. But yeah, man. I don't know how many hours I got into the game.
Ain't nobody bought a Wii U. It's so sad.
It's just a fact. It's a fact of life.
You said it, not me.
It's a fact of life.
If I say it, it's hate. Dra said it's just facts.
No, I mean, if you say I'm also agree, it's facts. If you ever tweet that, I'll quote retweet, be like, "Yep,
Totally facts.
Nobody bought that shit. That's crazy.
I bought that shit, man.
Them niggas tried to sell us a tablet. Yeah, look at Ian goofy ass. He bought the tablet. He bought the tablet console.
I thought that tablet was cool.
I know, bro. They get your ass with any little stupid gimmick, don't they?
They got me.
I only bought that from a college friend who was selling it in like 2013, the Wii U, and it was for hella cheap. Anyway.
Oh man, because they also had those. They had the Wii U remotes.
Word.
The Mario, Luigi, Peach.
They did. They did. I remember.
That's all they had to do to get you.
Those were clean.
I got all 4 of them shits, man. It was nice.
Yeah, but I'll give some impressions of the game. It's really good. I've been streaming it on twitch.tv/drama _ at the end. But it's been really good. It's been really fun. I can tell compared to these other games, the first two, they went much larger scale. This time, outside of just fighting normally, dodging and activating the witch time, which is slow-mo, you can do cool combos. Baynetta always has these demons that she can summon for like final kills, but in this game, you can actually summon them and just play as them like in an open area. And you can like be given like molly-whopping big enemies. Like you can go from like a tall woman who does like punches and kicks. You can get like this spider, a huge spider, and it's just a number of things, man. It's wild. The game is is a roller coaster ride. Just shit keeps going crazy. I think I'm on chapter 6 now, so it doesn't feel like I'm halfway through or not. But it's really good. The whole gist of the game is like basically there's multiverse shit happening. These enemies called. It's not important the enemies are called, but basically they're going through different universes and fucking shit up, and you have to go through universes with Baynetta, a new character named Viola, who's like a witch in training. She uses like a katana and she can like parry and stuff. But yeah, game is really good. The graphics, the graphics are they're decent. The first couple areas are kind of drab looking, but once you get into another area, it gets more vibrant and stuff like that. I think because of doing the big summon battles, like they're really big, like they're like 20 30 feet in the air or whatever. I think they had to make the areas bigger, and because of that, they made some of the environments a little more simpler. So compared to some parts of Bayonetta 2, this game, it's not quite as vibrant visually. But I think for what they're going for, it's a fine trade-off because game plays and it feels great. Enjoying every bit of it. Yeah, it's been good so far. That's it. If you're a fan of action games and you have a Switch, I mean, it's a no-brainer to me. You don't have to. It's $60. It's full price. Yeah, these. Yeah. The other
I
two.
was just wondering.
Yeah. The other two Bayonettas, they're on Switch as well. But if you haven't played them, you want to jump into one, feel free with this one.
I'm about to say, do you feel like you have to have played the ones before to get that one, or you just kind of didn't?
No, you don't really
Does it
have
wrap the
to.
story up pretty well for you, or tie it up, kind of catch you up at the beginning?
This kind of starts out its own type of a story deal.
Okay.
Honestly, the Bayonetta games are never really known for having super engaging, like well thought out stories. It's really just stuff in between you beating people's asses. That's really what it is.
your every action.
You'll get like and Bayonetta, she's all like she's all about using like her femininity and suggestive behavior and stuff, and just kind of fuck around people. But it's part of her like confidence and
Right.
she's a unique type of character. But yeah, I mean, there's side characters from the first two games that are in this game as well, but you don't necessarily have to know them from the previous game.
Right.
It's just more so there's smaller things. Playing the game, you'll notice or be familiar with. But yeah, overall, it's very good. You go from like New York getting fucked up, New York City getting fucked up. You go to like a different universe of Tokyo that's pretty much fucked up, and then you later go to like another universe where apparently like Imperial China just continued on and on as it did depicted in all those movies or whatever. So it's just a big fight running across the Great Wall over and over. But no, it's a fun ride, man. It's great. Anyone's a fan of action games, highly recommended so far. Highly recommended. But yeah, that's pretty much been it gaming around these parts streaming. Sonic Frontiers and God of War Ragnarok are literally around the corner. It's kind of crazy, just kind of coming up real quick.
Ragnarok has kind of snuck up on me. You're gonna have to let us know how Frontiers is. I'm interested to.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the one. But nah, honestly, I'll talk about it when we get to that point. But I do think that game is gonna come out. That Sonic game is gonna come out being good. I think it'll be a good game. I don't think it's gonna be people calling game of the year. Oh man, blah blah blah. Nothing like that. It's gonna be a flawed but fun game for sure because of their open world esque type approach to 3D Sonic. So there's I'm sure there's gonna be some hits and misses, but overall it looks fun, and that's what's important to me.
Thanks.
Yeah, but yeah, man, that's console T so far. No real news right now. We're about to hit November though, so I know we don't really cover the Game Awards like we did earlier on in the podcast's life because mostly it's very long. Exhausting show. But we're probably gonna get
maybe when are the Game Awards again?
It's like the first or second week in December. It's one of those.
Is it a weekend day though?
It's a Thursday night. It's usually a Thursday. Yeah.
I mean, maybe we could do like a stream watch along type shit and just.
I did a stream last year. I remember you last year, which is it's just fun to just kind of crack. Honestly, it's just a good way to crack. Be like, that looked cool. That. Crack jokes. They had the really good Horizon Forbidden West trailer there, of like the dope transitions.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that this year. We could jump in there if we,
especially because Xbox has Discord now. I think it should.
Oh yeah. Got Xbox. I got Discord here. The PlayStation might have Discord by then too. Who knows?
Man, if they can get if Discord get on PlayStation by the end of the year,
then y'all gonna see this nigga in there too.
This nigga,
I know, right? Hell yeah!
Jumping in.
Yeah. Hell yeah! It's just game chat. This is just call it game chat. That's all it is.
Yeah. Oh, this is game chat, man. We right there. That's all. We trip.
Yeah.
Word.
That's console T.
Dope. Let's jump into our little spoilers section. What our first topic have nothing to do with spoilers. Because we're just not going to spoil anything. But we are going to talk about how dope the Star Wars universe is going right now. Andor has been running now. We are on episode 8. I think it's 8, right? Am I tripping? I think it's 8.
So they're continuing the episodes then.
What do you mean?
I thought they had a 12 episode thing and they split it up into 6. Or am I thinking of something else?
I don't think they split it into 6. I think they've been going. Am I
Oh, they
tripping?
haven't been going. Oh,
Yeah, how many
shit.
episodes?
Yeah,
are we
we're on 8. We're on 8.
Well, I'll make that.
Yeah, we're on 8. The last
Oh,
episode
wow,
was
I'm
8. Yeah.
2 episodes behind.
I'm like I'm like 3 episodes.
Oh,
Then.
snaps.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna make it a priority to catch up on Andor.
Yeah,
this week.
Andor is really, really good. We are seeing
Yeah.
like the really early beginnings of the rebellion and stuff like that, and we're getting to see kind of the buildup of it. I won't talk about any spoilers for the episode, but there's a really good cameo. It's a really good cameo, a really fun cameo, a cameo you guys are gonna want to see. It's a good cameo. I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it.
I'm
All right. You hyping it up. All right, I'm gonna watch it for sure. Let's see tomorrow.
Gerard trying to plan his time. He like, should I get?
No,
off
these episodes are long. You know, see, they feature length. They're not just a Disney Plus show. They're
they about
modern
53 of them
show.
things. 57 of them.
Yeah.
It might be
they be
one
out
of-
there. Yeah, you got to set aside time for real. Yeah,
I might have to. You know what?
get you a dinner to eat, a couple snacks,
Yeah.
big ass bottle of water. You know what I mean?
I think
Yeah,
I'll
you gotta
watch
do your thing.
episode of night up to Wednesday. And I'll probably either double up for that new episode or it depends on time.
Yeah, no, this is Andor's. They're killing it, man. They really are. They really are.
I might just marathon it on Wednesday. I might just marathon it all on Wednesday.
And that's the thing too, man. Every episode feels high quality, and even when there's some things where I'm like, this feels a little bit like pointless. When I go back and think about it, I'm like, oh nah, I see what they were kind of getting at with that now. Like I've come to find some more purpose even in scenes that I thought were a little more filler moments. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So nah, man. Yeah, it's a good show. It's a great show. It's a great show. I think they're doing an amazing job. Can't wait to talk about that with y'all when we get to the end of it. But yeah, I think they're doing a great job. So glad that is still coming out weekly. Can't wait for this week's episode. Should be a lot more exciting shit going on. But yeah. And also, we got 6 episodes. Tales of the Jedi came out. Ian and I saw that, but we won't spoil anything here for y'all. We will wait until gotta draw some time. As you can see, we're all on content overload. So there's things that Draw seen we ain't seen, that I've seen they ain't seen, that Ian's seen we ain't seen. Who knows? But we're all over the place.
Weird. It's crazy.
It's like it's just be all glad we all got to see Black Adam.
Hey.
But no, look, yeah. Tales of the Jedi, really good. A lot of little Star Wars backstories and stuff that we didn't have before. That were really cool to see in animation. You know, I think I won't, obviously no spoilers, but one of the best episodes. It's Count Dooku and Mace Windu together. To me,
that sounds pretty dope, actually. Mace Windu. Let's go.
Such a good episode, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Man, how long are those episodes?
What, like 20-something minutes a pop?
Not even that.
Yeah, maybe they were a little short.
They were really short.
No, I don't think they were that short. I didn't think they were that short, but they weren't super long though.
Yeah, they were
maybe just under 3 hours to get through. You said it was 6 or no?
Yeah, it's 6 episodes.
So like two and a half, maybe 2.5 hours.
6 episodes. Oh yeah. So they were just under 20 minutes actually.
Yeah, just under 20 for each one.
Wow.
For most of them.
Yeah.
All right, and that's the list of I got a lot to catch up on this.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's basically like the Ahsoka and Dooku stories.
Yeah,
but they are really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're really good, man. Really good. Yeah. So I think we get some context to things that we hadn't seen before. Even
wait, this is not a limited thing. They're going to be doing a lot of these, I guess. I see season 1 is that.
Oh yeah. This isn't the end of this. This is the start of Tales of the Jedi. Yeah.
Oh,
there's way more stories they're gonna go around and tell and bring more stuff up. And I think this is just the beginning here. So no. Yeah, just wait.
Yeah, Star Wars, they figured it out, man. They found a lane. And if we just stop making movies, we might be okay.
And you know what's crazy? No, because I think they will get back to the movies, but I think when they do come back, they're actually gonna come back with a new mindset and be able to approach it in a better way. That's why I think they're kind of holding out for movies until they can do the High Republic. because that's once again them having that open canvas to where they can create a movie and in this universe, but there isn't enough to lock you into too much. You know what I mean? They're gonna put out some canon with the High Republic stuff as they put out some books and shows and stuff like that, maybe some games, but yeah, they won't be so locked in when they create those movies to, well, remember the Skywalkers were here, remember Vader was here, remember this was doing like, yo, okay, whatever. This is a whole new era. This is before this, it's before that. Yes, we're gonna have some similar names and shit running around just because nostalgia. We know we want to be able to, give people relation points, but yeah, it's gonna be that open canvas again. So hopefully they really do stick to that. But yeah, this Tales of the Jedi, man. Yeah, I can't wait till we get more of that. And they've been turning around quickly, and they're doing what the one thing I think Marvel probably isn't doing well. Star Wars is probably doing it the best, balancing their live action and animated content. Marvel, yeah. I don't think Marvel is giving a. Maybe I'm not seeing it to an extent. I do go looking for it from time to time, but I don't think Marvel's giving us enough really dope animated stuff.
All their animated stuff so far has been tailored towards like kids
or kid stuff, yeah. And I feel like they're not hitting that young adult to older crowd. You know what I mean? They don't have a Young Justice. They don't have a Justice League Unlimited. They don't have that type of show that we're looking for to come out kind of today.
That might be why I've never really subconsciously looked for a lot of Marvel cartoons or animated shows, just because they generally, they kind of generally skew a bit younger, and I always like the more adult telling.
I think it's funny
Marvel
because
stuff.
Growing up, the Marvel comics,
DC's I felt right there.
Oh, well, they did reboot the X-Men show.
Well, they're gonna reboot X-Men 94, but I feel like when we were. Well, yeah, but I feel like when we were growing up, more of the Marvel shows were geared towards a more young adult, like the Ultimate Spider-Man, all that kind of stuff we were watching growing up. Those shows, I feel like we were really a bit young watching them, right? Like Peter was in high school and college in the animated series for us, right? And then, the X-Men series wasn't exactly...
Oh yeah, X-Men series
overly kid friendly like that. You know what I mean?
X-Men at its core, it deals with.
That was some pretty heavy issues. Like it wasn't exact. I wouldn't call that just kids. Like you know,
especially
what I mean? So, like,
watching it.
They started with something, but I feel like now it's kind of geared towards. It's harder for as an older person to want to watch it and be super invested in it because the stakes are, even if they kind of have stakes, they're not that high. It doesn't feel that great. Whereas even though Young Justice can be a mess sometimes, the stakes are high.
Always.
So yeah, I think I could see Marvel needing to step their animated game up, and obviously,
I mean, they've announced projects. It's just gotta wait.
Just gotta wait.
And to their credit, What If is in that realm.
Oh,
I just forgot about it. What If hit that out the park. So
I think they're gonna. Honestly,
I would like to see them just more of that.
Yeah, I think with Disney Plus they're gonna step up. I mean, like you said, we've already seen with What If. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank all of a sudden. The X-Men show's continuing on, and they say it's a continuation. So cool. And then a little bits they posted about the new Spider-Man show. I'm actually really looking forward to that. They got my man Norman Osborn's a black man.
With
holy
the waves.
Shit! With the waves,
I forgot about that.
Makes sense. That's what my picture's on Discord. It's just one of those pictures.
Yeah, that was that's fire. That's fire.
Suit too. Shit. It's a no-brainer. Why did they take this on to make Norman black with the classic waves? Why did they have a white man with waves in the 60s? Anyway.
Hilarious.
Goofy yourself.
They wanted to be black so bad.
The 360s is nuts.
You really were though.
Nah, man.
Yeah, but no, I agree with y'all though. Yeah, Marvel's definitely always been, to me, lower tier in animation than like DC and any other type of show. And I just never really got into them growing up. I mean, I've seen bits of Spider-Man, I've seen little bits of the X-Men. And I watched X-Men Evolution. I did watch a lot of that. Mm-hmm. That's tailored more toward high school.
Yeah.
And that's the early 2000s kind of edgy type.
A little
bit here and there.
We're rebels.
They made a whole new character who, I don't know, I don't think he's not kidding. Storm had a nephew named Spike with a Y.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yikes.
He's
Way
not
to
even
be
a bad
different.
character. It's just funny
Oh,
looking
No, it's a
back.
funny name.
It's a funny thing looking back. But no, that was a good show. I think that show was a little underrated.
Spike X-Men.
Yeah.
And well, we all know where DC needs to improve. It's their live action, including movies. And well, maybe we got one. Maybe we got
Maybe
one.
we got
Look,
one.
this is the first time actually that's not true.
That was a nice transition.
The Suicide that was a very good transition. I'll give you that one up too. Gotta give the props where props is due. Actually, let's just go right. Black Adam. It's out.
Yeah.
We watched it. We all watched it in our own time. And how are we feeling on the other side after watching?
I am satisfied.
That's kind of that's a good word for it. That's a good word for
That
it.
is actually a very good word for it.
They didn't throw it into the mud. So cool. It wasn't a shit show.
Yeah.
That's about all I can ask for.
That was the bare minimum for me. I was like, am I gonna at least like enjoy this?
Am I gonna enjoy the movie?
Can I just enjoy this as a movie before I start dissecting whether I think the character was portrayed in blah blah blah? Can I just enjoy this movie? The answer was yes.
Yeah.
100% yes. I enjoyed the movie.
Yeah.
Enjoyed the movie. My only critique of this movie is the same thing I was telling you at the party is maybe y'all hadn't seen the movie at this time. Actually, maybe y'all weren't there yet. I don't remember. But I was telling
you saw
them,
it last week, right?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
The weekend of
I saw it the weekend before the party, yeah. Or the week the day before the party. Literally the Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that we have an obsession right now with little kids getting away from adults. And I like, we just saw Leia do this thing where she's just getting away from all these adults through the most silly situations. And now here we go in Black Adam. Amon is just like, he should be dead. He should have been shot in his face 100 times by now. But here he is just slipping his way out. Now, I'm not overly judging that moment, but I just think it's hilarious that directors keep putting these kids who clearly should be killed or captured or fucked up in this situation.
This man had enough time to put the rock up, and nobody shot this man in the bald forehead of his.
Yo, man, that was
funny.
I just thought it was. I was like, yo, fam.
Yeah, the excitable, honest. All right,
overexcited kid who wants to be a hero and throws himself into danger and just keeps magically slipping away. Now, here's the thing: I respect it because that's what we do see happen when we watch these shows animated. When we watch these things animated in the show, there's there's that kid or that and that kid. In your head when you're watching in the comic, oh, this kid is going to become this character, whatever. So you allow it. But in live action, you're like, whatever. Now, I also know Amon is eventually going to get powers. We'll save that for a little later. He'll more than likely he's going to get powers. So it is kind of foreshadowing that, yeah, he's got some plot armor. We're going to show you why, and then here's why he has plot armor. But I just think it's funny. Other than that, though, I got no problem with the movie, man. I thought the actors that hit all the points, I thought they all did well.
Mm-hmm. I can tell they had fun making the movie too. Like I know
for sure.
I know we kind of always said like, oh man, is the Black Adam movie actually happening? Even with the trailer, it's like, well, is it still a real movie? Because we've had the same.
I mean, how long have they talking about
it?
How long have I been? How long has
The Rock been talking about this?
I mean, we were in high school when I would first talked about Black Adam, The Rock being Black Adam, and also me begging for Idris Elba Green Lantern, and he has fought his way to get here, and then held out even longer to get our boy Subs back. Like, I mean, you gotta respect it, whether you love the movie, hate the movie, whatever. You gotta respect the man's dedication to seeing it all the way through, seeing it his way, getting what he wanted done in the movie with the movie, and putting the movie out. You gotta respect it, because he could have quit on this at any time and said, "Yo, fuck this. I'm getting money everywhere else." He could go make another. What's that franchise? Wasn't he doing? No, he wasn't doing Jurassic Park. Whatever shit.
Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Jumanji.
Jumanji. That's what he was doing. He could have done 3 more Jumanjis.
Yeah.
You think he needed Black Adam?
Nah.
Come on, man.
Felt passionate.
You gotta
about
respect
that.
him. You gotta respect it for him.
I'll give it up for
respect him.
I'll give it up to The Rock because at least for me, I know they're kind of anti-hero leaning, good type thing for their portrayal of Black Adam. But I knew it was The Rock playing him, but it wasn't like The Rock in the other action flick where it's really just him saying a bunch of random stuff just cause and then beating people's asses. Like he was literally like, nah, man, this city should be, this city needs a protector, blah, 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 blah. But I'm gonna still beat that ass or snap their neck or shit like that. So I could tell that he put in effort for their portrayal of Black Adam. And the plot, not to jump around too much, but the plot to me was relatively predictable. But I mean, I still enjoyed the ride. Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, by the second half, I was like, okay, all right, so that confirms that. But it was fine. It wasn't like, oh man, roll eye, this is boring or anything. It was a fun movie from beginning to end. Go ahead. No, you got it.
I was gonna say I have one complaint. I felt like what was it, Cyclone and Adam Smasher.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what they were trying to do?
Very weak.
Yeah, I wasn't
side characters.
They didn't give them enough.
They didn't give. Yeah, you're right.
They literally were. I thought the actors were fun. I hated the fact that
fine. Yeah,
I hated the fact that they tried to give them this like pseudo love interest in there when
we're both the rookies.
And even though you hadn't given us, like, you didn't even develop them enough as characters on their own to be trying to make me think they like care about liking each other right now. Like they're trying to stay alive on this mission.
Yeah,
like,
there wasn't enough character development.
So I thought that was weird.
Which
Adam Smasher going out there with basically what seems like no training was weird, odd. Like I can understand him not being like able to coordinate with the team or even being a little confused on where to go or how the plane is working, all that type of shit. That's new to him. But working his suit should have been a little bit more on.
By and large, he was a knockoff Ant-Man. And
basically.
With Deadpool's mask.
Yeah, and making a couple of quips and jokes here and there, and comic relief, and it just felt like they kind of just wasted his character there. So I don't know. Hopefully they can improve on that going forward. Cyclone, at least she had a bit more control.
But even it was like what she could do. I almost felt like there was no reason for her to be in this movie. What was her ability going to do to help anybody out in the field against Black Adam?
Right.
I mean, you got to think though. She can create literal tornadoes at will. So,
but
while I understand, it's not like, yes, she's not going to kill Black Adam herself. She at least has she's good for distraction. She's good for picking people up, getting people out. She can move quick. Like she does. Look, that's what I'm saying. The movie didn't do a good enough job of establishing her character in order to do that.
They touch on it in one scene.
Shout out to my boy John Paul. I would have preferred if they were going to go with a side character coming into this team, even though I know this is. I'm trying to think if she's ever been on Justice Society of America. I don't think Vixen has ever been there.
I don't know too much about
that
Justice
being
Society,
said,
honestly. So it's all new to me.
Well, here's the thing. None of it matters because DC's all fucked up anyway. So you might as well just use characters that make more sense. At least use Vixen instead of Cyclone. That way she's a tertiary character that's more well known amongst more of the fan base, so that when she's using her powers, we know what she's doing. We know she's a valuable asset already without them having to go too deep. And it just allows you to have that third character and somebody who also can help. And then you can still have Adam Smasher as kind of the super rookie, doesn't really know all the things yet, still trying to learn how to be a hero type guy, yada, yada, yada. How Amanda Waller would call him for this is stupid, but whatever. Yeah, I just like because what has he done that Amanda Waller would be like, yeah, I trust you on this mission, but
Right.
fine, So yeah, I agree with you. I think their characters just weren't given the best chance to be developed in the movie.
Yeah.
And that's all it was.
But they definitely did a good job with the fight scene between Hawkman and
Black Adam.
Hawkman, Black and Dr. Fate. They did a good job.
That looked really good.
That was fantastic.
So we see who really got the budget here. Dr. Fate and Hawkman.
Yeah. Cyclone looks fine for what they were doing.
No. Don't get me wrong. But I just mean, she didn't get as much screen time.
Right, I got you.
She didn't really get to do that much. She had a couple lines.
All of her screen time was blown with like slow motion shots of her twirling around.
They were going cam with a lot of the slow mos. I don't know if that's just
all of her scenes involving her power had a slow mo.
Shout out Zack Snyder.
Yeah, it did give Snyder vibes. Damn, so you said the quiet part out loud. But yeah, every time I saw that, I was just like Snyder. Like that, his name just popped in my head. Slow mo hits.
Hey man, they gonna restore the Snyderverse one way or another, even if he's not there
in a parallel universe for sure. I had another nitpick, and this is the most nitpicky of nitpicks, but it was a bit odd seeing how much Dr. Fate took the helmet off and was able to just go back and forth with control. I was kind of surprised. Like, dang, I'm guessing this is a super seasoned Dr. Fate.
Yeah, so
Nobu was real cool with him. They'll just say, you got your body back. Yeah, why not? Over and over and over and over. That's fine.
Yeah, so it's like because there are there's different stages, there's different versions of Fate, obviously, and whatnot, and what state he's in. And so if you kind of been introduced to Dr. Fate to the point where like if you were introduced to Dr. Fate like through Young Justice for say, then you're used to him being stuck there. Like, no, you are stuck in this body. Like, you are stuck as me until I let you go. And I might not let you do it because you really might not. You just might not put the helmet back on.
And that was a precedent they kind of set. Like in the show itself, the helmet had been like not worn for a long period of time, and then they found it, and somebody put it on, and then the guy was like, "Nah, I'm not letting you go now."
And Naboo isn't letting Kent go, but they have a level of relationship now that he can freely go back and forth.
Yeah,
that was one of the conclusions I came with how he's able to go back and forth with the helmet. He got introduced in the same damn movie. He's a very popular DC character, but I feel like they want to kind of ice skate over how his relationship with Nobu goes as a Dr. Fate.
Yes.
And that's why it didn't dwell on me that long after like the first, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes or whatever when they had him on screen. I was like, okay, I get what they're going for. This is fine. For this movie, this is fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't that really didn't bother me, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like I was okay with it. I wish they had went with a different Dr. Fate, maybe just for the name. Because I kind of just hate the fact that if this is continuing the DCEU, then going forward, Ken Nelson is already dead as Dr. Fate. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's a bit awesome.
Now, all of this, the Flash movie could always throw this all around in different ways, and who knows how it could end up and how they could rewrite little things here and there to bring Kent back if they want to actually bring Pierce Bronson back and all that type of stuff. So it's possible that they could still. He might not be dead. You know what I mean? He could have established him as a character in this one. We kill him now. People go, we love his performance, and then Black Adam 2 or something, or Justice Society, the movie or whatever, and he's back or something. And they could also do some sort of prequel to also bring him back in as Kent. So but him being the main Dr. Fate, you want him being around in some form or fashion. There's different versions. You could Zatara has been Dr. Fate, as we saw in Young Justice. There's other magical
Mhm.
people they could go to. I'm trying to think of another name that I remember. Um,
Satara and her little squad, they all
yeah,
shared the
now they
mask.
are. Yeah, now they are. Yeah, and but that just goes to show you that you can reason with Naboo. Um, you know, at to a certain extent at certain points. So that is part of it makes sense that Kent can take it on and off at the time, especially like him being like the Dr. Fate, like Kent Nelson is the doc, like he's Dr. Fate, Dr. Fate. You know what I mean?
Giovanni.
So, if he is if any of them would be able on their own to take the helmet on and off and have this relationship, it would be him for sure because he just worn the helmet so long. And I think we all agree, Pierce Brosnan, amazing performance, right? I mean, just
absolutely. Oh yeah, he nailed it. I knew he would. Ever since the casting, I was like, yeah, he's about to get some good Dr. Fate action, live action.
So I really enjoyed that a lot. And then obviously, because honestly, I like Dra said, the plot was really predictable. I think we kind of saw a lot of that coming. It went the way exactly it went. It doesn't make it bad. It was still a fun ride. It was still a cool ride. Some great action scenes along the way. Some cool stories about rebellion and rising up. I'm always down for that.
Oh, absolutely. Oh yeah, for sure. Great message.
Yeah, no, really dope. But also maybe the other little controversial part for DC fans was Hawkman. Not because Aldous Hodge didn't do a great job. He did a great job.
Yeah.
But so we don't 100% know which Hawkman this is. I assume this is on purpose. So his name is Carter Hall, right? He could be the Hawkman who is keep continuously being reborn on Earth, or he could be the Thanagarian Hawkman. We don't know. And I heard allegedly that they were planning on doing a Hawk Woman in the show too, or Hawk Girl in the show as well.
The movie?
And I'm sorry, in the movie. And but then they ended up like not going with it because they thought it'd be too much to explain or something like that.
Too many wings to animate on screen.
So I don't know exactly which he's supposed to be. Because Hawkman is one of those characters whose story has been two completely separate things and then kind of blended things, and then now it's weird. But he did have the nth metal, which is Thanagarian. So if he's not Thanagarian himself, he's at least has some sort of contact with Thanagar. So I'd be interested to see if they ever do give us that background. I was telling again, shout out to John Paul. I was telling him that they'd be stupid not to recast Aldous Hodges as Hawkman. Again, I think he smoked it. And
yeah, he killed it. Yeah, I loved his role with it.
And I'm not going to hold. No, go ahead, Josh. My bad.
No, I was going to say, yeah. I mean, I pretty much went into. I mean, I know of Hawkman, but I can't say I know a lot about him. Same with Hawk Girl. All I know is really from Justice League. And so, yeah. So I didn't even know it was supposed to be a different Hawkman. Than the one I guess we're supposed to be used to, but no, it doesn't matter to me though.
Well, it depends on which one you're used to. I can never tell which one people are used to because it just depends where you came in at. So it depends on what story you're used to hearing from Hawkman. If you're coming in at Justice League Unlimited, that's one.
I think that's the one.
They're Thanagarian. Yeah, they're Thanagarian. Shire and well, actually, there is no Hawk.
There was no Hawkman.
There was no Hawkman in Justice League.
He came after the fact. He came like a little after.
He came after the fact.
Yeah, but he wasn't Carter Hall. He was just a Thanagarian dude that came down. I don't think he was Carter. So there's the difference. Like, sometimes you'll get you can have a character that's called Hawkman, but it's not actually Carter Hall. And then sometimes you get Carter Hall, who is also Hawkman, but it depends on if he is Carter Hall, who comes from Thanagar, like Shira coming from Thanagar, or sometimes Shira and Carter Hall are just two people who are destined to die and be reborn and find each other over and over and over and over.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. I mean, no matter which one
so
is
we don't
supposed
know
to be
which
portrayed.
one this is.
Yeah. Well,
Which
no
would have
matter
made it interesting if Dr. Fate's thing had come true and Hawkman died, then we would know. Because then I'm sure they would have gave us like a scene of him being like reborn or something like that. But yeah.
Either way, he did kill it, man. I liked how much he was butting heads with Black Adam as far as their ideals of being a superhero, and I'm just the guy that wants to snap people's necks. Well, that's Black Adam saying that. Yeah.
You know, I think he does. I think he is supposed to be the Carter Hall that keeps being reborn. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I just realized he kind of went out his way when he was talking to Dr. Fate about
he did say, "I'm not afraid of dying."
He's like, "I'm not afraid of dying," and he kind of went out of his way to say, "Yeah, I'm not worried about dying."
He did say that, yeah.
Oh, it might have been his.
So that might have been the little nod to
Yeah.
Hey, he gonna be reborn.
He gonna be reborn. Yeah.
And he knows it. Like he knows it. The only thing is you keep losing your memory. So as he's born, he might not remember every aspect of his former life, but he can learn that who he is and that he will be reborn. You know what I mean? So he can know that that's the case. He just won't remember exactly everything he did in his former life, in his former lives. So he just keeps being born with like, amnesia or whatever. So, no, that's pretty dope. But I thought he killed it, man. And I'm not going to lie. If he got a little time on the side and they niggas looking for a T'Challa.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, we're getting kind of heavy.
Aldous Hodge played a rich Hawkman really, really well. Think he might play a rich King of Wakanda really, really well too.
Get the accent right, and
if he can do the accent,
he could be a variant.
We gave them this solution.
We'll see what happens with the movie and where things lay.
Well, yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're not going.
Even though half of it's, or probably most of it's, in spoilers.
Is on the internet, but yeah. But no, I just thought he did a great job, man. I thought him and Pierce Brosnan, I thought they just needed to get special shout outs for the movie, aside from The Rock doing a good job as Black Adam as well. But I thought Pierce Brosnan and Aldous Hodge I thought they really killed their roles, man. Like they made me really like I see them as those characters now. Like I think they did a good job. Like, don't get me wrong, Aldous Hodge would need to do a couple more movies for him to be like, no, that's Hawkman. But if he did 2 more movies where he showed up as Hawkman, I would be like, yeah, he's Hawkman. The same way I say Henry Cavill is Superman. The same way I say, these other characters are who they are. I mean, to me, well, there's a lot of Batman, so that's not fair. But yeah, man, I think he's getting a lock on that role. If he wants it, I'm actually kind of mad he's not Jon Stewart, actually, to be honest. But there's still space for Damson Idris, since they don't want to recast T'Challa.
Always.
If Mr. Idris, if you got some time on your hands, yeah, Johnson. Actually, nah. You know what? I'm sick of these British niggas coming over here being us, man.
There's a lot of them.
Find some American man to be a Black American Jon Stewart, man.
You count up every time you catch an interview or some about the actor or actress, and they be like, "Oh yeah,
so what inspired your L.A. Crip character?" Well, yes, I actually went to school with a Crip one time. Like, yo, my nigga,
that remind me of that Jordan Peele sketch, man. The Key and Peele sketch, where it's like these two guys, they're both like cast for a role, gangster role.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
and the British actor was the one. The guy who was actually from the streets was being criticized for his.
I'm not feeling it.
I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, it doesn't feel real. I remember that. yeah, I remember that shit, man. Yeah.
When that old buddy broke character, it was just ridiculous.
Yo, yeah, man.
British ass actor, man.
Yeah, man. No, it's hilarious. But yeah, no. So I'm joking, by the way. Shout out to all the British actors. Y'all are dope. John Boyega, that nigga. I'm not hating. It's just a joke.
You know we love you.
Yeah, Idris. I've been wanting you to be Jon Stewart for half my life at this point. So like, trust me.
It's just always made sense.
Yeah, I mean, he still can do that. But if they're not gonna give it to him, then just find some. He
can't do that anymore. He's what's his name now? Bloodshot.
Who? I don't give a fuck. I'm not no fucking blood. Yo, shut up, bro. Shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck who the fuck he. The fuck is he talking about?
Oh man.
Yo, I don't care if they rewrite his origin story to say, yo, we didn't show you that his real name was actually Jon Stewart, and now his will to protect his daughter made him a Green Lantern. I don't give a fuck how they flip his story. That nigga can be Green Lantern if he fucking wants to. Yeah, this nigga Ian crazy talking about some bloodshot. Hey man, that's just Idris Elba, my nigga. We'll change the whole script for that nigga. The fuck.
In the comics,
I'll change the comics for him. Nigga. The fuck.
The source material.
I'll change everything. Fuck that. But yeah, man. Movie looks good. It bodes well for the future. I'm interested to see how they. I feel like I have a better idea of how this is going to be able to cross over with Shazam without feeling like they're coming from two completely different worlds. Like there was enough there to ground it to the Shazam. And then obviously Black Adam kind of having his little pseudo family that he has now. And like I was saying earlier, he's definitely going to share his powers with them. And more than likely, whether it's him or Amon or somebody is going to put them at odds with the Shazamly, and then Shazamly versus Adam's family.
We'll see.
All these families.
We'll see what the life with DC is under the gun, man. We'll see.
But we'll see because
under the what?
This nigga think he's somebody. He
might be him. I called out like he might be him. He
might be Himothy.
He might be him right now. I was like, the what? We can't just skate over that one. All right.
Okay. All right. Ian said he wanted to leave. I left alone a lot of Kanye topics to get here. And then he gonna say that bullshit right as I'm wrapping up to get us out of here. I was about to say bye. But now we have to talk about James Gunn being the head of DC. And look, I'm not gonna repeat myself to y'all again. Yes, I am. James Gunn ain't never been held accountable for none of his bullshit. And he just keeps getting promotions, and that's just the reality of white people in America. It's must be nice. That being said, I like that nigga's movies, so I expect that DC universe will be fine. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I'm not gonna watch the movies because y'all niggas not gonna do or say shit about it anyway. I'm not gonna stand on this hill by myself when I know the nigga make good movies. I just want him to get like any sort of ounce or pushback or something for his bullshit, but fine, it's clearly not going to happen.
Industry loves him, man.
And no, not the industry. The people love him too. The people love him too. I see y'all black people championing this white man who got no punishment again, and y'all be doing it a lot. Some of y'all that I like, I like y'all. Like I like y'all. I enjoy y'all. I support y'all. Black people, and I see y'all being a little too hype. Be hype like I'm hype. Like, oh, that's dope. Cool. Can't wait to see what comes from that. But y'all is like really giving praise to this white. Like, relax, bro. Like, relax. Like, y'all know what he was doing.
People are just excited to see.
Yeah, but calm down.
The thing that gets me,
but it's
too,
black people. Like, we can't. You see how easy we fold? Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Stand up, bro.
We like to be entertained.
Come on, man. Just stand up a little bit. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not hating on nobody being hype about it, but let white people keep championing that, man, like they supposed to. That's cool. But as black people, like just a little bit, bro, like come on. Just be like, yo. Now, if James Gunn come out and say, yo, I was an idiot, I shouldn't have done any of that bullshit, and the first thing I'm doing is bringing Static Shock to the big screen and creating a live action HBO Max series coming out next year, I might shut the fuck up. I might start shutting the fuck up. Until then, though.
Oh, man. All is forgiven.
Until that announcement hits. I'm not going to stay on James Gunn. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to stress myself out about coming in here and being mad about blah 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 blah. I'm gonna see Guardians 3. I'm gonna see whatever DC shit he go forward with. So I'm not gonna get like hypocrite y'all to death and be like reminding y'all about what he did and while I'm still watching his movies. But I'm also not gonna be on my Twitter account like just showering this nigga with praise and just y'all are just a little sickening with that shit. But whatever, man. Whatever. Now Chris Brown. Now I'm just playing, man. But I'm not. Yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, and I don't let my comments affect y'all comments. But are y'all excited for James Gunn as the head of DC?
I mean, compared to the folks that was there before, I mean, nowhere to go but up.
Well, it's
kind of where I'm at with it.
It was a shithole before. Now, look, no, you can be excited, bro. Y'all can say y'all excited.
Yeah, I saw that Walter Hamada dude on the Black Adam credits,
I hope we get
and
to
I
see
was
him
like,
and living in a cardboard box.
Oh,
Hamada? Yeah, he can go live in a box.
Oh,
for sure.
Yeah, he need to go somewhere for sure. Well, he is already going
for reference. I would never wish that on Patty Jenkins. That should give you a very clear reference.
Exactly.
I would never. What'd you say?
I was going to say, you think Patty Jenkins is sticking around?
I don't care what she's doing, but I also would never want her to live in a cardboard box like I want Walter Hamada to. That's the difference. I would never wish that on Patty Jenkins. She might have made a movie I don't like. She's not a terrible human. Hamada, though, terrible human.
Yeah, but by and large, yeah, I'm excited. I'm with you guys. Nowhere to go but up with it. We've already seen what he can do with superheroes on the big screen, so he knows what looks good. So,
can't take that away from him.
Yeah,
he knows how to put together a good product, man. So,
was he responsible for Peacekeeper?
The show, yeah, it was him.
Oh, we'll see, man. Come on, man.
Peacemaker.
I didn't even watch
Peacemaker. Yeah.
This nigga Ian just be you getting kind of like Sam, bro. You just titling shit whatever you want now. You just saying. He said Peacekeeper. I'm trying to think what show he was watching. I was like Peacekeeper. What?
I just assumed.
I was going through my Rolodex of shows. Like
that show came out on the top of this year in January. I didn't watch any of it. I didn't watch any of it, to be honest.
You didn't watch Pete?
Oh, I didn't have an interest. I didn't really. Oh
yeah, we just came in and talked about it. Actually, I think we just talked about it at the end. Actually, I don't know that we came in weekly. I think we
didn't come in weekly.
No, definitely not weekly.
Pretty sure we just came in at the end and we're like, yeah, it was cool. And I think I said that after I was having my whole James Gunn fight. Then
you did say it was cool. Yeah, you're like, yeah, it's good. I like it.
It's all right, but y'all keep letting this dude make these weird ass jokes.
There was some weird joints in there.
After y'all let him get away with this weird ass shit and didn't say nothing.
Oh man, him weird ass shit. Oh man.
Now, I just want to know. I'd be interested to see what all gets put in these movies, what all is pushed, what all is allowed. I'd just be interested to see that. I can't say or not or how much freedom he's going to allow these directors to have, but we'll see. We'll see, man. Making good movies doesn't mean he'll be a good director either. You know what I mean? Like that. There's no guarantee of that either.
That's true.
He might be able to go back and still make great movies and be a terrible director for DC. So we have no idea. Like, don't get it twisted. So, yeah, man. I hopefully this is the start of something good for DC, though. Regardless of how I feel about James Gunn's past and the lack of accountability y'all want to hold him to. Regardless of that, hopefully this is good for DC. Hopefully we're on the up and up. Looks like we might get Black Adam versus Superman in the second movie, and then maybe Black Adam versus Shazam in the third one. Or maybe it'll be like Black Adam versus Superman and Shazam.
That's what I was thinking, because isn't this Weakness Magic Superman?
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
So how would he fight Shazam? Black Adam?
Punching him.
Yeah. What do you mean? Black Adam's not shooting magic out his hands.
He was
Lightning he can shoot.
The lightning is not magical lightning.
Lightning not doing nothing to Superman, bro. He better get to punching and punch a lot and really, really hard. A lot. Or he gonna get his ass kicked back to Kondak. And stay right where Amanda Waller told that nigga to stay. Yeah. He better punch hard or hit somebody up for some kryptonite or learn him a few magic spells. Go back to the.
Oh, that was another thing about the movie. The Black Adam's weakness. They introduced it and then they just said, "We cool though." The Eternium.
Right.
Oh yeah.
That's like that was all the Eternium they had for the action stuff.
Well, they had plenty of Eternium, but then because of how they tried to do the deal, and when he had the kid and he was still gonna try to kill him or whatever, and then he got angry and they blew him all up, but then he was trying to die because when he died he came back and all that shit with the crown with Sabak, who actually is a good Black Adam and Shazam like villain. He is a good villain. I actually thought they made him look pretty good in the movie too, to be fair. They could have gave him a little bit more hands, but he was all right. But because of all that, I think that's why damn, I just lost my train of thought. What the fuck?
That's why all the Eternium was gone.
That's why the Eternium was gone when they came back and all that explosion shit happened. Because it seemed like they had like a little Eternium factory because there was a bunch of dudes on bikes with the Eternium shooting shit. And then when they came back, niggas had Eternium guns. Nigga had the Eternium shield that they couldn't get through. So there was a bunch of Eternium. But, and also it's a little weird that, I guess it's just happenstance that they realized that the Eternium could hurt them. But I think it's really weird that it took them that, like, they just were, like, what are the odds you're that prepared for a 5,000-year-old superhero coming back? Like, oh, we just happen to make all of our guns right now out of the one thing that can hurt them. All right, mad convenient. But again, like I said, I didn't take the movie that seriously. Like I watched it the same way I watched Shazam. So, I think both of those movies are in the same. I think both of these movies are in the same realm.
Yeah.
Just Black Adam leans a little bit more into the fighting and the action side of it. Shazam so far has led more into the family film campy side of it. But I think we're gonna see Shazam is heading more towards a bit more of the action, and then we just got Black Adam coming out of it. So it should be good, man. It should be good. Interesting to see how they tie this stuff together, man. It should be cool. I'm saying all this shit about James Gunn, like we're not gonna go see Ezra Miller and fucking Flash.
I was gonna say if he can fire that man, then figure something out.
Fire him and reshoot all his scenes with someone else.
Maybe they do a Flashpoint and then
Flashpoint, that movie.
And then all of a sudden Ezra Miller is
start over
somebody else.
Yeah, immediately. No, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want Ezra Miller to get a frame because then he's probably still gotta get paid or some shit. Wipe that nigga clean off that shit. I don't want that nigga naming the credits for nothing. Wipe that nigga right out.
Yeah.
Nigga is a gender neutral term. All right. Just being clear, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful to Ezra Miller, but they are weird. Anyways,
gender neutral.
I have a joke for that later.
Yo,
gender neutral. If you made it to the end and you still want to cancel us, thank you.
Facts. Yeah, we appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Thank you for
because you held it down for a minute and then we just disappointed you right at the end.
Yeah, they're
but you should be more disappointed in Ezra Miller, really. Like you should be way, way more disappointed in them.
And what is so funny, bro? What
why you had to another hard TH?
Oh, because You gotta be specific, man. You gotta let people know that you are respecting their pronouns, and they are a shitty person. You just gotta be very, very clear so that no one can misconstrue what you're trying to say on this here internet. Okay, we respect all folks and their sexualities and identities. Some folks with different sexualities and identities are still assholes, though.
Yep.
Like Ezra Miller.
Correct.
Okay. And y'all keep letting them get away with a lot. But okay. All right. I promise you, I'll wait for the Flash movie. I really will. Promise you. It's no problem. No problem. Get Amber Heard away from the next Aquaman while you're at it too. All right, man.
Yeah.
I think they're already taking care of her.
They took care of her. She out of here.
They drastically reduced. I don't even know if she's in the movie.
But they need to just cut her out completely. She don't need to be there at all. Just tell us, Mira is on a goodwill mission to Wakanda. Yeah, man. Tell us she's somewhere else.
Stay out of Wakanda too.
Just go somewhere else, man, and don't. You're not here for the whole movie. Anyways, man, fuck all these weird ass celebrity people that keep getting away with bullshit.
They live in a different realm of reality than we do.
People would hold us accountable faster for not using the right pronouns than they will hold any of those celebrities accountable. It's really funny. I say people, I just mean weirdos on the internet, not like the majority of sensible thinking people. Anyways, guys, all right, I'm rambling. Thank you for listening. If you got this far into our foolishness, let us know what you think. Oh, Black Adam ratings. Shit, we didn't rate the fucking movie, bro. We haven't rated a movie in so long.
From Aquaman to 10.
Aquaman to 10 is the scale.
I'll give it a 7.5.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking 7.
Not all characters got the same screen time and I guess quote unquote budget for their scenes. Plot was predictable yet enjoyable.
Solid acting.
I think
it was solid CGI too. Really good CGI throughout.
Oh yeah,
different parts of the movie.
Yeah, they look good.
Good effects. So, I'm agree with you. 7.5. I was gonna say 8, but 8 sounds too generous.
Yeah, I don't think I would give it an 8.
8 sounds too generous, but 7.57 sounds good.
Yeah. Or I think I gave it 8 to Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad. I think I gave it an 8 or an 8.5. Yeah. It was one of those two, but yeah, I'll give it a 7.5 for sure.
Yeah, 7.5 sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 7.5 sounds good.
Good, enjoyable flick.
Solid. Yeah, somewhere in between there. Maybe I'm like 7.25.
Oh, we just cutting halves in the quarters.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to give some. I was like, wait, where can I fit in, man? Hold on, let me get a new number, man.
It's between them, but
I kind of like that number, but I kind of like
7.01.
How can I completely portray to the people that I'm somewhere in the middle of those? They like decimals. Yes. They like decimals, I'm sure. No, man. All right, man. If you've listened this far into our foolishness, man, let us know your opinions on Black Adam, what you think of the movie, what you would rate it, what you liked, disliked. Leave it in our commentos. That's not a real Spanish word. I just made that up.
But
it's Costa Rican slang, yo.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, just start making up Spanish words and saying it's Costa Rican slang. Who can tell me I'm wrong until I say it to a Costa Rican? Then I'm fucked. All right. Anyways, guys, man, like, share, comment, subscribe, but most importantly, enjoy. It's been 2 Ugly Nerds, but there's 3 of us. Peace.
Adios.
We out here.
Real Spanish word.
It is actually.
That's slang for goodbye.
That's slang.
That's slang. Yo, we gotta get up out of here. Yo, this is crazy. Hasta luego.